Okay, hello everyone. So I just want to show you the Salesforce Explorer app that I created on shinyapps.io. So this app will be a simple app that helps you to connect to the database from salesforce.com and display some of the simple feature of the database and also allow you to download the desired dataset from your account. And so let's open up an instance of the app right here. So this app allow you to use your username and password and security token from salesforce.com to log into your account. And if we just give it a fake username and also a fake security token or password and hit login, the app would not let you in. So let's go ahead and give it the correct username, which I'm using my developer account username and also my password and security token. Um, so when I hit login, then the first thing we should expect to see is that the status of our screen will change to welcome quad at developer.com. And on the right side, we also see four tabs. The first tab is the marketing tree, which basically an algorithm to summarize your sale data. Is what the tree is showing you right now is it's showing you which of the factor such as lead source and the amount of contract, which of those combination lead to a successful or failure outcome or not successful outcome for your uh, customer contract. And on the next tab, we see a list of the key customer contract with the expected revenue uh, in the decreasing order. So we can see right now that United Oil is really one of the big customer. And on the next tab, we also see the sale overview, which show you the percentage of winning versus not winning in terms of dollar. So the blue one is the around, if I can tell, that's around 63% of winning percentage, and the red is the percentage of failure or not yet winning contract. And the last tab will show you an arbitrary set of data that you can select from the selector on the left. So right now it is displaying the account dataset, but you can also select from a number of options. The other option that is good to look at is opportunity. So now the app will go away and load the opportunity dataset. Now from this dataset, you can also do some search. Let's say I want to search for oil. So it show me some of the information relevant to United Oil Company, right? And you can also do the search more specifically at the bottom by so basically I'm typing Wong here. So it just showing me the row that correspond to the Wong customer. Now this data set has 31st row, so you can change the number of row if you want, but we just leave it at there. And we can also download the data set. And that is opportunity, and I hit save. Then it's right there. Now open it. So that is 31 row of data that we have right now. So the application is contacting with Salesforce.com via the REST API, but the technology I use for the app also support the bulk API, which is also capable of handling large amount of data. So that's it for the interface. Now, it really depends on what sort of data you have in your account. But for your account, maybe the first three tab is not applicable, but the fourth tab is a generic one, so you can look up any data that you want. And let's go behind the screen and see the code that is uh, prepared to create the app. So this app's really simple. We only need to make two R files. So I divided the code for the app itself and the supporting function into two separate R files. So in the Salesforce.r file, I have the library calling. I define a number of function. You say I have 1 to 7 function here. So this function right here is a function that help to us to use the username and password and log into the Salesforce.com database. And the return will be a section keys. And from that, we can use the section keys to get the names of the available dataset or get all the field or columns of a specific dataset, which we can call as object names, or we can select specific fields that is relevant, and we can show some of the top customer and the winning percentage in sales and plotting the tree. So that's our the supporting function that we need, and it's just under 300 line of code. So that's relatively short. On the application, we have included the Salesforce.r in the source so that every function can be available for the application. And we need one global variable object names. So that global variable is going to be necessary for updating the selector list over here. So every user has different accounts and they will have different option in their list. So that's why we need an, a global variable there. So on the server side, we basically need to create some reactive value that are like valid section and object names and username and opportunities and head opportunity. So those are the value that's gonna be updated during our interaction with the app. And so every time we hit the login button, then the following action will get executed. So it will get the username, password, retrieve valid section keys, and retrieve the opportunity dataset and extract some relevant field and display the key information that we saw here on the interface. So that is gonna happen every time we hit the login. And then we we also have some other reactive routine that is executed each time the user change the value of the selector. So some value of the selector doesn't return any data set. So if that is the case, the data pipe gonna be blank. But in this case, this data set's not empty. So let's say group report. Is it empty? Yeah, it is empty. So okay, uh, the main output. So basically, in the main output, we just need to show the user login status, which is right here. Welcome to qual@developer.com. So then what else? And the output. So here's where the output for the four separate tab prepare, and then below that we also have the download handler for the user selected data. Now on the user interface is quite simple. Um, one thing that's really nice is that Shiny has a collection of themes that I can simply use to make my app look nicer. And the theme I'm using right now is Cosmos. So that's the 149 line of code. So it's really simple. Um, I hope you enjoy it and hope to see you soon. Thank you.